I'm Johnny with Balloon Animals Palm Beach, and today I'm going to show you how to make a balloon that reminds people of Princess Jasmine. You're going to need one pale blue 260, one black 260, one blush 260, two pale blue 160s, one black 160, and then you just need a couple scraps if you want to add some embellishments. So I'm using a blue 260 scrap that's just about 3, maybe 4 fingers long, and I'm using a yellow 260 scrap, and this is 11 fingers long, although you really only need it, like 6 fingers long. Okay, so grab your pale blue 260 and inflate it so you have about a 10-finger tail. Then you're going to start by making 2 pinch twists. So you have 2 pinch twists, and you're going to make an 8-finger bubble. And then you're going to bring the balloon up, make another 8-finger bubble, same size as this one. Twist that into the 2 pinch twists. Get rid of the extra. You want to save this because you're going to use that scrap for her headband. Tie that off and wrap it in. So this is what you have so far. 2 pinch twists and 2 8-finger bubbles. Now you're going to go ahead and grab your black 160. And inflate it so you have about a 12 or 13 finger tail. Then you're just going to make a small 2-finger loop. Pull the nozzle of the balloon through the loop to lock that into place. Then you're going to go ahead and make a pinch twist. Then make a second 2-finger loop, same size as the first one. Get rid of the extra, tie that off and wrap it in. So what you have is sort of like a bow, little pinch twist and 2 loops. You're going to take this pinch twist and you're going to wrap it into the bottom. This is the pants, the bottom of the pants. So you're just going to push the black pinch twist between these 2 pant legs. And then once you have it in place, just pull these up and twist the 2 pale blue bubbles in place. Then you can just adjust till you have the shoes where you want them. Those are her shoes. So the pinch twist is in the back. That's the front. Now go ahead and grab your blush 260 and inflate it till you have about a 7-finger tail. Grab your black 260. And inflate it till you have about a 6 or 7-finger tail. Now you're going to tie your blush 260 and your black together. Begin by making a pinch twist in the black. Then you want to make a 3 or 4-finger bubble with both the blush and the black balloon. Now you want to bring the black balloon back up and twist it into the pinch twist. You're making her hair and her head. Now you want to bring it back down the other side. Make a bubble on this side the same size as this bubble and twist that black balloon around the blush balloon. So that's what you should have so far. Now you're just going to make an 8 or 9-finger bubble. I'm going to go 9 this time. Make a second 8 or 9-finger bubble, same size as the other one. Twist those in place. Then you're just going to get rid of the extra, but you want to leave a nice long tail. Tie it off. And then you can pull this up and wrap it into the pinch twist at the top. Fast and easy. So that's her braid there. Now you're going to make a 1-finger bubble in the blush balloon and turn that into a pinch twist. This is going to help hold her head in place and give us something to twist into when we do her torso. So that's a pinch twist. Okay, now you're going to make you're gonna go down about 4 fingers and make a bend in the balloon, give it a squish, then about another 4 fingers and make a twist. This is one of her arms. You're gonna twist this into the 2 pinch twists on her pantaloons. Now you're gonna make her other arms. You're gonna go up about 4 fingers, make a bend in the balloon, give it a squish, then go about 4 more fingers and give it a twist. Now you're gonna wrap this up into the pinch twist at the base of her head. Now you're just gonna make a 5-finger bubble and twist that into the blue pinch twist at the top of her pantaloons. Get rid of the extra, tie it off, wrap it in. So this is what you should have so far. Now we're going to put on her top. So grab your pale blue 160 and inflate it so you have about a 12 or, let's see, about 11 or 12 finger tail. You're going to start by making a pinch twist. Then you're just going to make a 3 or 4 finger bubble. I'm going to go with a very small 4-finger bubble. Make another pinch twist. Now you're just going to place this on her back, pull it around her arm, then tuck it through her arm and torso to create a loop around her arm. And now you're going to twist this balloon into the pinch twist to complete a loop around her arm. Now this is supposed to be in her back, so what you want to do now is push, now that it's twisted into the pinch twist, you're going to push it back through the same space between the arm and torso and bring it across the front. So see, we still have this bubble in the back here. So now we want to make a corresponding bubble in the front. And we're going to therefore pull it across and tuck it in between the arm and torso. And now twist it into this pinch twist. Now we need to make one more loop on her arm here, so we're just going to pull the balloon around her arm, tuck it back through between the arm and torso, and twist it into this pinch twist. We're done. So you get rid of the extra, tie it off, wrap it in. So you just want to make sure to scoot that way up her torso and make some adjustments in the back with the pinch twist to hold the loops on her arms the way that you want. And that's her top. Now we're ready to just add some embellishments. So grab your blue 260 scrap and you want to make just a little pinky size 1-finger bubble. Tie that off so you have a little tail. Then you grab your pale blue 260 scrap, give it a puff of air, and tie a knot in the end. So that way it's a little stiff and squishy. Then you're just going to bend this in half. Find the center of that, and that's where you're going to tie this blue 260 bubble around the pale blue 260 scrap. And you want to tie it as close to the base as possible so the bubble really sits against the pale blue. This is what you want it to look like. Now you can go ahead and wrap this around the black pinch twist at the top of her head and her hair. So then you can either tie a knot, you can just wrap it all around. I usually give it a little twist and then tuck the ends in wherever I can. But if you tuck them in, you want to tuck them in really good so they don't come undone, because as you know, kids are going to mess with it. So that's what you should end up with. Next, I like to do her earrings. So grab your yellow 260 scrap, and you're just going to give it a very small 1 or 2 finger bubble. This one's just about 1 finger. Tie that off. You're going to split that into 2 other equal bubbles and squish the air of one of the bubbles all the way to the opposite end. So you should have 2 equal bubbles on either end, and then what I do is I just pull them together and I tie a knot in the middle, because I'm going to shorten this anyway and I want to make sure those bubbles don't go anywhere. Get rid of this extra tail that's sticking off one of the bubbles so it looks just as round as this one. And if your knot's good enough, you can even cut some of this loop off if you want, but I really don't care. So I'm now just going to shove these bubbles behind this blush bubble so that one of them sticks out on either side of her head. So you just kind of roll it underneath the blush bubble in front of the black bubbles and pull it out the other side, like so, and then make sure it's got a good shape to it. Kind of tuck it in place, make sure the tail's hidden. So now she has her earrings. And the last touch is to do the bands around her hair. So that's why you have an extra light blue 160. If you want to use a pale blue 260, you can do that too. It doesn't really matter. So then I just take the end that does not have an opening and I slide my fingers all the way down to the nozzle to squish all of the air out of it, and then tie a knot to keep it flat because it's easier to work with if it's flat. Then I just go ahead and wrap it around the 2 hair bubbles and tie it in a knot. Get rid of the extra and repeat the process one more time. Squish all the air out. Tie the knot. Wrap it around the hair. And tie the ends together. And if you want to get rid of any extra, you can, although it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's what it looks like. There's the little knots I tied. So now what I do is I just turn these over so that they can't see the knots. And her hair looks exactly like it does in the movie. Now she just needs her artwork. I use a black Sharpie and draw a regular face. And there she is with her artwork. Princess Jasmine. If you like the video, you can click like below, or you can leave me feedback in the comments section. If you can, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do release videos on a regular basis, or you can check me out on Facebook or my website, Balloon Animals Palm Beach. Thanks.